Okay, so we got many things on this brand new update 53. Many of you guys already got your ultimate upgrade, but I'm most interested nowadays in the nerfs and the buffs of the cars we mentioned earlier in the patch notes and that stuff. And the first car which comes to my mind is clearly the only buff we got this season, which was the Mercedes-Benz Silver Lining. This car is completely different from what we used to know about it, and now is actually a fairly good car, which actually surprised me because right after the W Motors Fenrir Supersport buff, I thought that Gameloft could not make a really good buff anymore, but they actually surprised me with this car because I have to say that this car now is actually way better than it used to be, and compared to other buff cars like the W Motors Fenrir Supersport or the Triumph Nemesis, this car is also quite competitive. The main reason is not the acceleration, because I already tested and the acceleration is slightly better than the Lamborghini Centenario. It's not the best acceleration on S-Class at all, but the main point on this car is the speed recovery, because it's surprising how this car feels a bit like the Ultima RS, but also has a really good speed recovery, mostly like the Ultima RS. I wouldn't say it's the best speed recovery neither, but it's quite close between the Koenigsegg Regera, the Ultima RS, and the Asphalt Owl, I will say. I mean, it's not an insane speed recovery like the Rimac C2 or the Pininfarina Battista, but it still is a quite surprising stat. Aside from that, the other stats are quite average, but it's normal because it's a buff car. It's not like the Centenario, which have been the same since its release. The drift radius is actually quite sharp, which is another good characteristic this car has. The handling overall doesn't feel like the Ultima RS. I mean, it's not hard to control overall, it's quite easy to handle, but the problem is that feels a bit more stiff than the Ultima RS, but not too much, so still is not a big issue once you get used to it. And regarding the nitro duration, I think that would have been a bit more powerful if the nitro duration was actually better, but it's not bad. It's quite close, quite similar to the Lamborghini Centenario 2 in this matter. So that's not a really big problem. If you once you start trying the car, you will realize that it's not a big problem overall. So I would say that overall Gameloft did a great job upgrading, improving this car performance, because I thought that we would be getting like, you know, another W Motor Fenrir Supersport, which was buffed but is quite practically useless overall. But no, at the end we got this, which is fairly decent. I'm quite happy that the Mercedes-Benz Silver Lining finally is useful on a real meaning of the word, you know, because I have been facing really strong rivals on these laps, but still the Mercedes-Benz Silver Lining proved to be a really consistent car overall. Of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned to the channel, because these days a lot of videos are coming regarding all the new features we got on this update 53. But now I will give you another race, which is gonna be my last race on this video. Remember to drop your like, subscribe, and turn on all the notifications, because a lot of cool things are coming, and I will see you really soon with much more Asphalt 8. Goodbye, guys.
Guess it's been a while since I fell in love, but after last time, don't wanna mess things up. You're so beautiful, and I can't deny, my heart is always with you, my head's always stuck in time. Love, let me go, cause I've been holding on for far too long. I've been fighting and keeping strong, now you just gotta let me go. Time, wash away every feeling that can cause me pain. All these memories I can't escape, can you let them all wash away? Let it all wash away, cause I don't wanna feel the pain. Love, just let me go, cause I don't wanna feel the pain of holding on and keeping strong. So now I'm moving on, I don't wanna feel the same. So love, just let me go. Don't Guess I didn't know